Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today. Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator? He seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Texas A&M's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Nice grab. It's Tootin. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the ground, it's Owens. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The ball is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they've rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position. Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. In the clear at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. And looking to throw now on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled after the catch.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught on the outside. It's Tease. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Owens. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Owens. And they get him down after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Tease. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. he's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Grab behind the line, it's Tootin. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Automatic with the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And the Aggies will line up to put it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. It's a shotgun run call.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 3rd down play for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
This quarterback He's already proven he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option. He's reached the end zone now for the second time in this football game. The defense better start to account for him, or he's going to make them pay for it again.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Tease. Tackle made after the completion. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.